okay deck tech, and shout out to Jeff on Twitter who suggested playing indestructible lands. I've actually tried several different variations, but I think if indestructible lands actually have a home, I think I finally figured out. I think it's probably in a version something like this. Okay. And here's the thing: I tried some versions that basically just replace like Ghost Quarter with Darksteel Citadel. I've tried some versions that are like what do you call it? That are like boom bust, you know, to take advantage of the artifact, the indestructible lands. Of course, boom bust kind of demands a lot of indestructible lands, and then you lose a lot of utility in your mana base. So I don't know about that, but yes, I also tried Pugnacious Pugilist. It's so close to being, you know, a great card. I just really don't know the rest of the shell. Just sticking it in the other versions seems to be okay, but it just always makes me feel like Fable the Mirror Breaker or Little Chandra or the other cards you usually play are mostly better. But it's very close to being good, you know. Like, it's funny, if this card was printed a while ago, this card actually could have been kind of, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. I discussed it in a previous video, but I just want to say I have tried it a little bit. I may try it a little bit again. I don't know, but it's mostly just that the other cards seem better so far. It's surprisingly not bad. I know it looks terrible, but it's surprisingly not actually bad. But anyway, is it as good as the other stuff we're playing? So far, it seems like the answer is no, but whatever. Let's get back to this point. Anyway, so yeah, Silverbluff Bridge. So you see, unfortunately, we have to take out Shadow Skull Smashing, which is a little bit of painful because it's one of the main advantages to going without Obosh. Shadow Skull Smashing is an incredibly powerful land. It's only really a huge liability against Burn because the 3 damage is a real big problem in that matchup. Against most other matchups, we can usually afford to tank the 3, and it more than makes up for it. For that ability to potentially 2-for-1 the opponent with a land later in the game is pretty nuts. And it deals with Planeswalkers too. It's just, you know, here's Shadow Skull Smashing. So that's one of the things. I really don't know about losing one of the strongest pulls to playing a companionless build. Neither Giganta nor Obosh can work with Shadow Skull Obosh because this is even, X counts as 0, and Giganta because it has double red in its cost. So anyway. Yeah, and the cool thing about Silverbluff Bridge is, in addition to potentially ramping with Cleansing Wildfire, is that it also allows me to cash in my Ghost Quarters for basic mountains if I am just a little bit color screwed. If I've got like 1 Silverbluff Bridge and 2 Ghost Quarters, you know, with stuff like that has kind of happened in the past, where like 1 Shadow Skull Smashing, 2 Ghost Quarters, you know, I can just cast the Ghost Quarters for free without actually having to go down a land. Is it good enough? I don't know. I don't know. But is it worth trying? Probably so. I'm gonna say it's probably worth trying. It would be nice if the Silverbluff Bridge had the option to pay 3 life and come into play untapped, but you know, we'll go to war with the army we have, not the army we want. All right, let's take care of everybody, and let's see how this one goes in the quest for the best non-Ragavan, a little bit more budget deck. And I think Seasoned Pyromancer is looking more and more kind of non-negotiable for a whole ton of red decks. You can definitely win without Ragavan. Winning without Seasoned Pyromancer is kind of tough, especially when the opponent is playing some kind of Jund or some other deck and they have Seasoned Pyromancer and you don't. Ragavan is easily dealt with. Seasoned Pyromancer, like, even counter spells aren't a clean answer because of the 2/1/1 tokens you get from the graveyard. Like, basically nothing is a clean answer to Seasoned Pyromancer, and that's power that is very hard to compare with. I'm really surprised that it's not more expensive. Last time I checked, it was like $50 a pop or something in real life. I know that's kind of expensive, but to be honest, this card looks like it. This card looks like, I mean, this card is so freaking powerful, and I'm a little bit surprised it's not even more expensive. I think the thing holding it back is that you can't really play it profitably in the blue-based decks because it's kind of tricky. You don't want to discard your counter magic. Like, the best way to use this is to empty your hand and then draw 2, if you can. And obviously blue decks have a hard time with that because they always want to hold up counter magic. That's the best I can think of, is that blue decks have a hard time utilizing this to its max. But I've seen blue decks sometimes use it anyway. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. Let's get to the games and see how it goes. Okay, match 1. Let's record, because why not? I'm gonna try the indestructible idea, actually. Actually, this is the second try. This is actually after. So it said Jeff 409218220. Actually, I did some initial testing with Darksteel Citadel and Artifact lands, but maybe that was too many. So thanks, Jeff, for suggesting this. Not sure if this is going up or not, but you know, definitely thanks for suggesting Artifact lands. You know, what I actually failed to realize was maybe I don't need to go boom bust and all that, because not only does Cleansing Wildfire take advantage of the indestructible lands, but Ghost Quarter does too. So maybe I don't overdo it. Maybe I basically play a deck that's very similar to, you know, any other type of deck that I would likely want to play myself. You know, of course, this is a budget sort of variant, but maybe, you know, but that's the thing. I like playing budget variants that aren't necessarily that don't necessarily make sacrifices per se, you know. But anyway, the only thing I'm replacing is Shatter Skull Smashing, which, you know, sometimes that card is nuts, but it's kind of the utility land that's most likely to. Yeah, all right, let's get going. But yeah, that's most likely to just be a land, and then, you know, I don't necessarily use the ability, but adding some indestructible artifact lands definitely seems like could be a good way to improve. Like, for example, if I had an indestructible land here, I could just cash in my Ghost Quarter for a red source. But of course, if I had the artifact land, I wouldn't actually need the red source anyway, because I already have a mountain. But if this mountain was a red source, then the Ghost Quarter could be any. You get the idea. Let's see. Okay. I don't know what I'm up against, so might as well do this. I might end up cycling this, sure. Let's see. See. Okay, so what is this? What do we got going here? I approve of this art, but I don't really see why it shouldn't be full art. Oh, so there's full art of this land. It's a nice one. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to cash this in just yet. They've set up so many basics, I seriously wonder if this Ghost Quarter is going to be live. But, you know. Let's see, I guess. Oh. I'm probably going to cash this in. They might have, Snapcaster Mage, but at the end of the day, I have to get my land drops. If they go after my mountain, I could deprive them of a land drop by blowing it up. Is that really worth it, though? I'm going to say probably not. Let's just do that. Now, if they Spreading Seas, I probably will Ghost Quarter to take them off of it. Another Fire Ice. Okay. This time I might actually... Nah. Okay, finally. Let's test the water, shall we? Okay. Coast definitely is not clear yet to start. Okay, Memory Deluge. Well, they have to play 2 cards next turn. I guess they can play land and play something else, but let's see. But this might force them to tap out if you think about it. So it might not be too bad. Okay, well, the problem is if they got Counterspell, then... Well, this is still, actually, that didn't solve their problem of having to discard. And did it. I might actually hit my Silverbluff. I can do that later. Okay, I guess let's go for Chandra. He's probably going to counter, but then we're going to have enough types in our graveyard to one-shot the Teferi with the Unholy Heat. Okay, was not expecting that. So I can't risk the Teferi living, so I think I have to do this here. They're probably going to counter it, and this is going to create enough types in the graveyard. Okay, I thought for sure they would counter it, but... Very unexpected, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this was a surprisingly good turn for us. I don't get why they would tap out like that if they didn't have any. I don't know, we'll see, I guess. Oh no, they tapped my Chandra. Wonder why they didn't tap. Well, I guess they were waiting to try to tap down Ragavan or something. Okay, another Teferi. Cool story, I guess. Alright, well, I guess now is the time to Fury. don't think they fetched anything when I hit them. Yeah, they didn't. So I think our ghost quarters are officially strip mines now. Just something to keep in mind. Okay. Well, I can still snipe that with my Fury. Get rid of this thing. Pretty cool that the ghost quarters have become strip mines. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Okay, well, they're still on Supreme Verdict mana, so that is what it is. Can't. Okay, let's see here. Wandering Emperor, okay, that's fine. I guess I can play another Fury. I should have actually hit this before. But anyway, I've got a backup plan anyway. I've got Unholy Heat in case they do have Counterspell. Idiot. Alright, anyway. Alright, let's I guess let's just try this thing here. You know what, let's lead on this first. We draw land, we can go Chandra into Bonecrusher. Okay, no land, but still. You know they probably have counter magic. But still, right? No, I really want to keep them off of This way, if they got Solitude, either force them to use Solitude now, or I also want to keep them off 7 mana for Memory Deluge. Your choice, my friend. My friend. My Huckleberry friend. Moon River. Or whatever. I'm not going to wait till my second main phase. Dude, they don't have much time left on their clock, you know? If they lose on time, I really don't want them to blame me, because this was definitely not my fault. I don't know why anybody ever blames the other opponent when they lose on time, actually. How is it ever the other opponent's fault? Oh man, they are running so short on time here. Man, at this rate, I don't see them like suddenly winning anytime soon. So it seems like they definitely are going to lose on time. They must be distracted and have something else going on. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm definitely unholy heating that, I'll tell you that much for sure. The reason why unholy heated there instead of lightning bolted is that I want to get guaranteed value out of the unholy heat. With the lightning bolt, I can always go face end of a turn. And I think I will go face. Huh, they can bounce the Silverbluff. I find that interesting, to say the least. Guess we'll start off with a friendly neighborhood. Cleansing Wildfire. Let's actually do this first here. Because this way, my Cleansing Wildfire on Hollowed Fountain is almost guaranteed to work. I find it funny that they still can't get over the fact that I have a second main phase. No, but to be fair, there's really no reason not for them to do that. Just little by little, accrue some value here. And we're definitely sniping that memory deluge. Okay. Alright, well, hey, you know, it's not perfect, but I could definitely foresee way worse positions we could be in. They have no colored mana, and you know, if nothing else, actually, Den of the Bugbear. Maybe I just go Den of the Bugbear, because counter magic is like the only thing they could have. I guess I might as well do this, although I'm pretty sure this will feed into a counter spell, but the problem is I can't activate Den of the Bugbear, at least not yet. So pretty sure they're going to counter. That's fine, but that means that they can't draw two, which is pretty Actually, drawing 2 would be pretty good for them, so I still think that, you know, we'd come out somewhat ahead from that. I'll probably attack with Bugbear if I draw another lamp mana. Let's see here. I guess I'll do this. Start it off with a friendly neighborhood impulse. That's fine too. Once again, they're not drawing 2 if they're doing that. Might as well do this, I guess. Don't want them drawing a card. Could have gone face, but you know, fairy represents a card at that point. Keeping them off a card seems not bad. Them drawing white mana, I don't like, but there's not much I can do about that. Alright, I guess we start playing Bonecrushies. Oopsie. What are you trying to go for? Yeah, I'd rather not. At this point, I think them drawing a card is better for them than us drawing a card for us. Alright, let's go. Oh, they're drawing lands again. Give control lands again. This will probably get countered, but at the end of the day, kind of running them out of counter spells, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they ran out of fetchables too. And once again, they can't draw 2 cards. What the frick? What was that? What was that? I pressed, I don't know, I hate being like, I totally pressed the button, man, but it kind of felt like I totally pressed the button, but whatever. Maybe I didn't do a full press, I don't know. Okay, this time, I guess, I'm going to try to be a little more cognizant, I guess. Okay. Well, the good news is, though, they tap out, and they're still going to lose on time. So whatever that blunder was, it's kind of small fries in the grand scheme of things. Plus, in the grand scheme of things, oh, why didn't I play that? What was I thinking? Well, it doesn't make a difference actually. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. But in all seriousness, that was a second misplay. But I don't see them possibly winning in this short amount of time, though. That's the thing. Okay. If they attack, then I can Bugbear. Yeah, I don't think they're remembering Bugbear. Oh, I think maybe they are. Forgot about that. But I can always do this here. Seems pretty good to me. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, it was actually good. Nah, I wouldn't. Okay, I thought they were going to play the Snapcaster right there. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, these mistakes actually feed into our plan of having them run out of time. In the end, it has to be this way. I don't want to just play a counter spell right into their Snapcaster Maze. This is definitely where playing that other Bugbear would have helped out a lot. Assuming, of course, well, it could have helped out a lot. They still have the option to play Snapcaster Mage and Archmage Charm, draw 2 cards. That is possible, but at least we get a 1/1 token out of the deal. They could steal the token, but I'm not too worried about that. I could play a Instant Speed Supreme Verdict, I guess. I could do that too. I'm pretty sure we would have won this on that from standing time because of the misplays we made. But like I said, in the grand scheme of things, maybe still we end up. Still, this actually works to our benefit because like. If we win this, then I think we definitely win this, because 5 mana to win 2 games seems like impossible. This makes you wonder if maybe they should have been drawing 2 a long time ago, instead of countering my stuff. So, there is that. But anyway. This also makes you wonder if they should have just played faster this whole time. Man, both of us are pretty low. They're at 19 cards left in the library, I'm at 27. I wonder if decking is in the cards for either of us. More likely them first. Broker's Initiate. Promote that card. I think they're out of fetchable lands, so I think this is just kind of a fake card right here. This doesn't represent anything. So they have 5 cards in hand. On the other hand, if they don't have a way to actually deal with Bonecrusher, this thing buys me time that they don't have. Excuse me. Excuse the yawn. Prismatic Ending, I guess. Okay, it would be so sweet to win this too, just on top of the time issue. They have to attack. They can't worry about Ragavan at this point. They basically just have 3.5 minutes to win. I don't even know if they're going to win this game, let alone game 2. I'm still playing to win this one. I don't know if they got a laggy connection or what. Man, they sure are taking up a lot of time here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh yeah. What is going on? Oh, what is going on? What is going on? At this rate, they're not even going to win this game. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I guess that is what it is. Okay. Well, match 2. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. 1 of turn 1 vial. It's gonna have turn 1 vial. That's just not too many. Yeah, okay. Well, way to fake us out. Doesn't seem like a vial deck at all. I mean, it's a vial deck, but not a vial deck. Okay, you know what? We're screwed. We don't have Blood Moon in the main, so just to pray they don't have Amulet Titan. I mean, pray they don't have Titan. I mean, the most cool thing here is that we do actually have some interaction here in the form of these Fielder Ruins, but I mean, they're on their way to like a turn 2 super victory. I don't know if this is a good sign or not. I don't think it is. So they had enough lands anyway, so they could just play this other one. They can put it back to hand, play it again, I think, or play Azusa, I guess. If I kill the Azusa, what does that do? I mean, is there a harm in trying out? I need to put more types in the graveyard anyway, so. I'm pretty sure they've got another land drop anyway. I guess that does the trick too. God, how dickish. Yeah, I'm calling it here. I can't do it 2 Amulet. I can't do it 2 Titans anyway, even if they don't have their. Guys, it just takes so long for them to just do their shit. It's like, F you. Alright. I don't need Soulguide Lantern, although the artifact type could be nice, but in the grand scheme of things, I think it's better to just Blood Moon it up. Man, I wouldn't normally be so hot on Lightning Bolt, but but this is my only instant here. Cleansing Wildfire, Reckless Impulse seem way too important to turning through the deck, so I guess Bonecrusher's out. Void Mirror as a one-of is just to shut down. It's just to shut down, what's it called, Summoner's Pact. Do the unthinkable, and I'm going to risk it. It's a little bit of insurance against Summoner's Pact. We got some interaction for the lands. And unlike Spreading Seas, that doesn't, they can't just bounce the land to their hand. They also only have so many basics. The main thing is it draws a card. That's the thing I like. It's the main thing I like, is that it draws a card. firing that. There's no reason to lightning bolt on a Ragavan that needs to connect. So we're bad anyway. Hello. Hey, my Huckleberry friend, what's going on, man? Okay. Alrighty, tomorrow, alrighty. Void mirror, alrighty. Eventually, this Blood Moon's going to be critical. For the time being, I don't think I have to play it right away, which is just fine considering I don't have 3 lands. Okay. Again with the slow play. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Probably I'm going to Reckless Impulse. Yeah. Maybe I'll play Void Mirror. Maybe that was a mistake actually, because I just realized it's going to shut off my own Fury. Well, not shut it off, but it's going to prevent me from free casting it. But if they drop like a Dryad though, I still have Blood Moon, so maybe it's not too bad. I don't. Oh, I guess. Yeah. You know what? That was kind of a mistake. But I really wanted to hit my land drops though. If they have, what do you call it? Castle Garenbrig. Of course they have it. Why the F wouldn't they? What a joke. Should have played like Blood Moon. That was the plan, but anyway. Just hate missing land drops. I also hate them taking 1 gazillion years, man. If there was just some kind of rule that forced combo players to play faster, it wouldn't really be so annoying. Dang it, man, though. Like, also, what is up with me losing all these land drops? Also, it would have been kind of nice if they actually had to have Summoner's Pact to cast this thing. Okay, so I guess they must be out of forests. I'm sure as hell not blocking. Finally, we hit our land drops. Yeah, let's just do this here. Just don't want to take too many hits from this thing. I mean, I guess they have Fact Negation after all. Pact of Summoner's Pact, I mean. Wait a minute. Oh, I guess because it's not indestructible anymore. Well, that sucks. No, still. Too bad. Let's just do this here. And I think I have instant sorcerer artifact land. So I have Unholy Heat up in case they have whatever it's called. In case they have stupid shit. What's it called? Endurance. Yeah, moon.deck. Enjoy. They're like, I think I will, huh? Yeah, I guess they will. Ooh, this is gonna be hard to deal with. I guess I can Fury again though, and I guess I can and I should and I have to. Problem is that maybe I'll do the unthinkable and offer the trade. I mean, seems like, because then I can deal 10 damage. Yeah, I don't think they thought this through enough. I mean, why would I be attacking with these guys? If you think about it. I'll hold on to Fury, I think it's slightly better. I think the most threatening part of the whole ordeal is down. Alright, glad I still have Fury in my hand. Definitely still glad I have a Fury in my hand. Alrighty. Come on, land. Can't, unfortunately, I can't do that because I need the Fury to actually block the Primeval Titan. So, this might be where the game ends. We'll see. If they drop a Engineer Explosives. Yeah, I really need to draw land. God, this sucks. It's a problem with Silverbluff Canal. Destroy it. Force of Vigor. Force of Wicker. Eventually they're going to run out of lands to pull. Do have quite a few lands though. And if I would have just drawn a land, 2 Furies could have gone a long way to stabilizing this. Mirror Match 3. What a troll last game, but trolling experience. I mean, what can you do? Got trolled by the order of lands. I think it would have been an okay shape if I would have just drawn that land a little ahead of time. Yeah, I guess I'll play Reckless Impulse while I can. Well, if they play something, I can Fury next turn. It's not a waste. I'm going to play right into Spell Pierce. I guess I'll make them have it, which they do, but I think it's good to make them have it. If they don't, Fury's an obvious pitch. Of course, when do they not have Counterspell? Freaking annoying piece of shit here, man. But obviously this card helps us, though, with our mono blue deck. But we know how annoying this piece of shit is. Okay. Let's see, instant sorcery creature. Very close, actually, to instant sorcery creature land. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Field a Rune, and then in response to the ability, while the Field a Rune is in the graveyard, I'm going to Unholy Heat, so they can't Spell Pierce. That's the plan, I think. That's the order of operations. Should we Cleansing Wildfire the Steam Vents next turn, or a basic island? Probably Steam Vents. Problem is, if we draw a Field a Rune, I can't hit it. Yeah, definitely Steam Vents, because they have that anyway. Well, now they can't Spell Pierce. Cleansing Wildfire. Let's do this first. I think digging deeper into the deck is slightly better. Yeah, it kind of sucks. So if they countered us, that would suck, but I still think we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, well we did, I don't know if it was what we had to do, but we did it. I think 3 is all they have, but either way, I'm gonna try to keep them off of red. And they feel it too. They want to drop Murktide, but they're worried about this Unholy Heat here. And who can blame them? But okay. Okie dokie. Ledger Shredder. This funky monkey. Okay. Man, that would be a good time to play Fury, but the problem is I want to get value out of the Unholy Heat, don't I? Okay, well, we're definitely, for sure, doing this here. Unfortunately, this means that that this will trigger. I wish it wasn't that way, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, going down, but I do have some source of mana, hopefully. I want to keep them off of Unholy Heat and Ragavan. You know, Murktide is what it is. I can actually deal with that with hopefully drawing a land, down ticking, and playing Fury. Or drawing another red card. Pitch that other card, uptick with Chandra, type of thing. Alright, dang it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play Fury, though. I hate the way I still am going to get one-shotted by Unholy Heat, though. But I think I'm actually in not bad shape. Not bad, actually. Getting one-shotted by Unholy Heat would suck. That is true. Okay, that's not a one-shot from Unholy Heat. Should I offer Z-Trade? I think I will. I can't block it, so. I might want to uptick, actually. Because then they have to kill Chandra or they just die. Or they just die here. And play it until your next turn, so I think I'll do this on their upkeep. Just because we know they got a counterspell, and I just want to make it so they have to. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. It could have been worse. Could have been better. Could have been worse. This might be the best we can get it. It's got kind of a little bit of everything we need here. Could make an argument that Ratchet Bomb is good, but I think Fury is better. Dealing with opposing Murktides. Let's do it. If I've learned one thing, it's that you don't want them to start gaining advantage with Dragon Rage Channeler. This card just makes their draws way too smooth. Yeah, they might Ragavan me, but it's the risk I have to take, I think. Yeah, that's fine. I think they're clever by playing Dragon Rage Channeler first, but still think it's usually better to play Ragavan first. Yeah, you can lightning bolt me if you want. Alrighty. Yeah, seems like an odd card to hit, but we know we're going to hit the Ragavan with the Unholy Heat, so might as well possibly keep them off Delirium. Yeah, I think they're clever once again. Yeah, they really think they're clever. I'm going to go for it on the off chance that I draw an untapped red source. I mean, they may have to end up sacking the treasure token to play Ragavan anyway. Okay. I think it was worth it. It's fine. They really got to tone down the cleverness, though, because I'm not so sure continuing to dash is really the best move. It's not really plus mana when you have to sacrifice a treasure token. They might want to consider, just playing it out. Can't do that, right? Okay. I want to just run Chandra right into a counterspell. Although, it might mean they can't play Ragavan. Well, anyway, too late for that. Ragavan's only a 6/6, which is dealable by me. So I'll let them play Murktide if they have it. Alright, fine by me. I wonder why they sacked for blue though. That must have been a misplay. Oops. Oh. Didn't notice. I don't comment right away because I'm recording. Let's see here. So that's instant sorcery. Yeah, there's the land. So I think what I'm actually going to do, because I can basically guarantee you that they're going to counter, and if not, I think I got it under wraps anyway, is I'm going to play Chandra. They're going to counter it, but then I'm going to have 4 types in the graveyard. Okay, well. I was not expecting this, to be honest. I was fully expecting them to counter. Got to decide what to do here. Maybe I should have kept the Ghost Quarter untapped, but that's okay. This is trickier than it looks. Guess we have to do this, right? Play around Spell Pierce. Man, going so down on cards really does not feel nice, but gotta do what we gotta do, right? Yeah, I assume they didn't have Spell Pierce otherwise. Otherwise, they definitely would have Spell Pierced to Chandra. So the hope is that landing. Chandra makes up for the fact that that was a pretty inefficient turn, all things considered. The Lantern can hopefully help deal with an Unholy Heat, although if they've got double lightning bolt, that's what it is. So, alright, well that's Unholy Heat, but it's not supercharged, thankfully. Okay. They're gonna go for Chandra, or they're gonna go for me. I guess that's understandable. Okay, bam. Oh man, that's like the best possible thing they could have had. They should have played, well, I guess they have Counterspell or something. Or a burn spell. Well, should have kept. Okay. Pretty sure they got a burn spell, but maybe not. Okay, maybe not. They've definitely got Counterspell, I'll tell you that much. Ledger Shredder. That is what it is. I might have to downtick on that one. So they may actually go for Chandra for a change. We'll see. Yeah. Still go after me. Yeah, fair enough. to crack the Soul Guide. This could be a mistake, but I'm willing to live with it. That's a good one, I think. Let's do this so it doesn't grow first. Yeah, I'm not going to attack. Just if they end a turn Bolt the Fury, I want to be able to block. Got the Rakdan with the token. I suspect a Murktide is in our future. We shall see. Okay, that is definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing. Not a thing, but a thing. Alrighty. Alright, match 4. We got Birds of Paradise commentary again. Yay. Man, you know, our little birdie baby here is like, you know, quite a decent distance away. It's not like she's not like right perched up on my shoulder or anything, but boy, she sure does have a loud I'm not sure what you say. In Japanese they say P apparently. P P P. It's not caw. Caw is like a different type of bird. Well, anyway, she's a cutie though. Y'all want to see the bird? No, anyway, we'll see. Hey, let's just do this, I guess. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Isn't it just a giant party now, isn't it? That'll depower the Yorion a little bit. Always nice. Okie dokie. I guess we'll do this then, shall we? This must be annoying. I might actually run that on a basics. We'll see. Alrighty. Hopefully they don't play Ren and 6, because that'll undo all this hard work. Wah, wah, wah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, I guess that's fine. I'm going to wait to start Ghost Quartering until I know for sure they're out of basics. These decks can play a very, very wide variety of different types of basics. Okay. And I got so much of this crap, man. Let's see. I have a feeling red. They've still got probably, I don't know. We'll see. so many freaking basics. Holy moly. Yeah, I guess I'll do this, and I guess I'll discard the 2 mountains. I mean, oh my god, are we getting mana flooded or what? Let's see here. Okay. Of course. I only have sorcery and land, so I don't Unholy Heat the reef. Yeah, man, it's so annoying. Alrighty, I guess we'll I wish I'd bet they've got Ephemerate. This deck is such a piece of shit. I guess it's now or never. I'm really tempted to go square to that, but unfortunately I can't. See, I really wish these Silverbluff canals at this point were Shatter Skull smashings, but what can you do, right? Didn't take up to Fairy. Yeah, I think I gotta draw a card. I gotta draw a card real bad. Yay. Yeah, alright. It's GG, because they can actually bounce this thing and then hit me for 11 and then don't with run at 6. I guess I don't feel like winning this turn. That's their prerogative. Oh, I guess they can still bounce and then deal me 4 damage with the other fetch land. I mean, to be fair, we just got horribly mana screwed that game. Mana flooded, I mean. Honestly, I don't know that we really want to change anything. We just... It's the problem with playing something that isn't a Gasland, like Shatter Skull Smashing. So we're prone to getting mana flooded like that. But, I don't know. Still have yet to actually ramp with the Silverbluff Canal, or Silverbluff, whatever it's called. Bridge, Silverbluff Bridge. Alright, fine. I guess I'll impulse. I mean, what else would I do, right? We have got to end this war. Spreading Seas would rain on my brain a little bit. I got a feeling this is going to win 6. Yep. Let's do this, shall we? It's got to be this way. Okay. That is what we call a cool story, bro. I guess we'll just play this too. Yeah, we don't need 2 sorceries. I guess I'll sack one of the soul guides, maybe. I don't know, maybe me drawing a card is better than having an extra land. I don't know. It's actually kind of hard to say. I like the way if I can keep them off of card advantage for 0 mana. Something to be said about that. So not this turn, I guess. Interesting. Share interessant. These things is gonna be Fury. They gotta pick off the Chandra a little bit. Magus of the Moon. That is an interesting card. I wonder if they misclicked. Oh, they just wanted fodder. Okay, fair enough. Why are they playing Magus of the Moon? Alright, well, I guess it's time for us to start dropping the Fury Bombs. Alright, well, what if this card didn't replace itself? Like, why does it have to replace itself? Has anybody ever actually explained why it needed to draw a card when it came into play? Actually, we all know the reason. Wizards was afraid it wouldn't see play, if not, just to make sure that it was the Chase Mythic people had to crack packs for. And I guess mission accomplished, right? Should I hit Teferi and Omnath? I'm gonna hit Teferi and Omnath. I don't care what y'all say. I mean Teferi and Solitude. I should hit Omnath. Just in my experience, they always have another Omnath, where that one came from. Ooh. Sassy. Ooh, what did I... Oh my god, I should have... Why did I not crack the Soul Guide Lantern? Alright, match 5, and still haven't actually gotten much use out of the Silverbluff Bridge, other than it getting destroyed by Force of Vigor and probably losing us that game. So there is that. That's cool, right? No, but in all seriousness, it was a cool idea. I just don't know if this is actually gonna turn out to be good or not. Let's see. It's always a trade-off. Like you always have to like cut something for something else, if you know what I mean, right? Alrighty. We definitely have a lot less early interaction this time. Lightning bolting our face, for real? I guess if they say so. Well, I'm gonna do this now, before they potentially draw a counterspell. Alright, well that's fine. I mean, at least we didn't get spell pierced, if you know what I mean. And maybe we can land a Seasoned Pyromancer. Just a thought. Yeah, let's Reckless Impulse. I gotta break out of this land stupor here. Nope, ain't happening this time. I got 24 lands. I bet they play like 18 or something. And of course they always hit their land drops and we don't. I have seen some players stream this deck, and they do miss land drops, just never freaking against me. So we got 2 lightning bolts to stop this monstrosity. Shouldn't let them draw a card, but it's what it is. Just make it so they can't spell pierce. Now they really think they're clever, but we got it. We got it. Okay. Their cleverness has its limits. Unfortunately, if they drop a Murktide, I don't know if we can overcome that cleverness. Okay. So there's a limit to their cleverness then. I want to just run this right into a counterspell. Maybe no. I want to run this right into a spell pierce though. Hey, if we're making them use their counterspells on that, and we get to bluff a removal spell for Ragavan, so maybe they don't dash it. You know, there's worse, for sure. They seem to be getting mana flooded too, always nice. Maybe this is my bad for not just presenting a clock quicker, but I don't know. I kind of want to work on there. I really should have hit that while they were tapped out. I just was not expecting. Let's see. Guess I needed to hold up for Ragavan, didn't I? Run this into a counterspell? I mean, why not, right? Or spell Pierce, even more juicy, even more delicious. I do have Unholy Heat, so maybe I can make something happen. I don't know. Yep. So we lead on Unholy Heat, and then we try to double Bone Crush. That's the plan. Will it work? Who knows? Is it a plan? It's a plan at least. And it does make me glad that I saved up all this stuff. There's no reason not to just do this on their upkeep, so I will. I think they got a little greedy. I think they got a counterspell, but they wanted to save it for my other burn spell. No, it's like the same thing, so might as well. I guess they only have spell Pierce, maybe. They seem to be getting Floody Flood. Alright, let's try to play this. If this resolves, I'm going to ditch the land and the Bonecrusher. I don't think this is going to resolve, though. Oh, it is. Not going to lie, that was not expected. I've got two choices here. I know this eats a spell Pierce, but yeah, I just really want to contain the monstrosity that is Murktide. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, I just can't deal with Murktide right now. I think I can deal with Brazen Borrower. Hopefully they don't play. Snapcaster Mage. Okay. Yeah, still worried about a Murktide here. 5/5 Murktide is still a little bit of a doozy, but put on another Holy Heat, should be okay. Okay. Ready. Alright, we got some Birds of Paradise commentary again. Let's see if they countered us. Well, I see no reason I shouldn't try this, you know. Okay. I got choices here. I got choices. We gotta make choices. Let's do that. difficulty. Alrighty. Hey, if this can at least be an anti-Murktide deck, there's that. Voidbear, not sure about this, to be honest. Obviously, I'm very sure I don't want that. Rache Bomb. I think I already went over this before. I think we ran this deck back. Keeping them off of basics is pretty good. Let's keep. Alrighty. Yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, might as well play this. Should I just feed a Seasoned Pyromancer into the beast? I mean, why? Let's just play this. Let's just start picking off their non-basics one by one. So only a 4/4 Murktide is very manageable. I guess I'll play this now because there's not really much else to do. Yeah, we saw that coming, but they kind of forced the action. I can kind of miss Braid, but I don't know what I'd take out though for a Braid. I find Murktide's not too bad. Well, this is excellent. Hopefully I draw another red card because I can use Seasoned Pyromancer to draw another card. But I do need to draw another red card though. Damn it, man. Ah! So close to like actually just having their stupidity punished. Should be a card called Punish Stupidity. Guess I might as well play this right into a Archmage's Charm. Yeah, or not. only had some pitch, then I could have actually continued with the tradition, but I don't know, it is what it is. I was surprised that they don't have any burn spells or any counter magic. Maybe they're just trying to save their Murktide, I don't know, but this presents a lot of clock if they don't burn it. Pretty sure they will be able to burn it, but I don't know. Play another Murktide, no instants or sorceries at least. We do have a Fury. It'll just be a 3/3. Okay, it'll be a 4/4. But I'll be able to one-shot it with the Fury now. Oh, but that makes me on a turn 2 clock. But I think I actually have lethal if I draw a red card. If I draw a red card, I have lethal. With the attack with the Bugbear, come on. Piece of shit, man. So I might have some kind of out here. See, if this stupid shit was no, this is not bad, but it's just like, man, see, if we would have totally won this if this was just Shatter Skull Smashing. But I still think it was a really good suggestion, Jeff, but I don't know. The fact that Shatter Skull Smashing is red, the fact that it can come into play on tap, like that's the thing, like what do we replace with like with an indestructible land? I need 8 basics. I definitely don't want to take off Field of Ruin, because that Field of Ruin plus Cleansing Wildfire is kind of what makes the deck the deck. Silverbluff Canal replaces Shatter Skull Smashing. I don't know, taking out Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter is pretty good later in the game once we take their lands out. So I don't know, like, you know, Darksteel Citadel over Ghost Quarter. I don't know. It's like there's nothing to cut. I already tried cutting Ghost Quarter for Darksteel Citadel. It just didn't feel right. All right. Yeah, we should have won that. Stupid Mana Flood. To be fair though, we are playing 20 lands. I mean 24 lands, none of which can be pitched. It's a Fury, so maybe it's our fault if you think about it. All right. Okay. Of course, they never, ever have to mulligan. Let's do this now while we can get full value out of it. I could Ghost Quarter my own Silverbluff, but see, this is another issue too. What do I really get out of Ghost Quartering my Silverbluff? I can live with the colorless here, and this is potentially more value later in the game, so I don't know. I guess I could just feel cool. No, I mean, I don't want to just feel cool, I want to actually win. It's fine. See, if this was Shatter Skull, I also would be threatening Chandra next turn. I guess I'll do this then. Spell Pierce me, bro. Counterspell me, bro. Man, that seems like trying to fight a fly with an atom bomb, but That's just me. I guess in theory, if I need to put a land in my graveyard, Ghost Quarter and the Silverwolf Canal is pretty good. I don't know. Well, I'm going to do the unthinkable. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to keep Ghost Quarter up. Maybe it'll surprise them. Yeah, okay. I can't say I'm surprised about that, but at least I didn't draw 2 cards if they're doing it that way. Well, we know they obviously have Unholy Heat. Okay, land, creature, yeah, they got enough. And at least we got some mana value here. Relic. It's weird. It's a really weird card to play. Guess I'll play this. I'll keep Ghost Quarter again. I mean, I guess this is kind of one advantage. Alright. You know, that's good for us when they have to crack their own relic. That's good news for us. Okay, Fury. Fury is an interesting card, that's for sure. I usually only play 3 islands. Hopefully prevents another Fury. Nope. It's to take extra damage. I guess I might as well block, right? I don't know. Oh, I definitely want to flashback to Seasoned Pyromancer. They have Lightning Bolt? Doesn't look like. Seems weird to attack if this is the situation, doesn't it? Yeah, it also seems weird to do that after combat, but I guess they were really worried about what I would present, weren't they? I don't think you're going to attack with Fury. I wouldn't if I were them. Okay, well, you know what? Because of Murktide, I think I have to risk it. I was almost thinking about not blocking with the 1/1, but surely must have some type of removal spell. I'm sure they do. And if this resolves, we just win, so I think I do this on their upkeep. Petty Theft. I'm going to do this now. They can't fetch island because they are a basic island, so they're actually going to, they can't, they literally, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, post-league wrap-up. So, yeah, so at the end of the day, I like Silverbluff. Silverbluff Bridge seems alright, but, you know, at the end of the day, I think this previous version I had is probably just kind of, more what this deck wants to do. Voidmere didn't come up, but it could be a good option. It's kind of mostly just worse than Chalice of the Void. I mean, granted, you could play multiple of them, whereas, you know, Chalice on 0, you can only play one, so you can play around like one Boseiju or something. But sometimes you don't want to play multiple of these anyway, because then you run into Force of Vigor. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking this version, which is basically the same thing, just replace Shadow Skull Smashing with a Silverbluff Bridge, and then replace a Braid with Voidmere, basically. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that the previous version of Wildfire is probably better. Thanks, Jeff, for the suggestion. Maybe I'll revisit at some point. I've jammed this a few times already, and for some reason, I'm just not feeling the Indestructible Lands. The Cleansing Wildfire trick, it comes up sometimes. Honestly, when it comes up, it doesn't even necessarily feel like I benefit from it that much. Ironically, if I also had access to Shadow Skull Smashing, then Ramping would suddenly be more valuable. But I was trying Shadow Skull Smashing together with this. I think I was trying a version with Darksteel Citadel instead of Ghost Quarter, but Ghost Quarter, as you see in those games, it really comes in handy. Can really constrict their mana. They run out of basics pretty quickly. Yeah, I like it, Jeff. But I think I just yeah, I think I'm going with I think I have to think kind of like more grinding and kind of like really how the game goes very, very long sometimes, and I think probably this version is probably more where we want to go. Granted, the best we did with this version is still a 3-2. I don't think we got really worse than a 3-2 so far, though, but yeah, I'll take a 3-2, especially with a budget non-Ragavan version. So yeah, anyway, well, let's see if this is we can get a trophy with this version sometime. All right, take care, everybody. Take care.